It's a bit more complicated on Linux, but it's not impossible. So firstly, obviously you want to download your mod. So for the sake of this, I'm going to be doing MotoGP Zombies. Then once you've downloaded it, you want to open your file manager and go into the downloads folder, which that's where it's going to be. And then we're going to save this for later, so just minimize that. Then go into Steam, right click on World at War, go to Manage, Browse Local Files, and then come up top here and go back to where it says Steam Apps, then Compat Data, 10,090, PFX, drive_C, Users, Steam User, App Data, Local, Activision, COD World at War, and here we are. I know that's a lot. You should see a folder called Players. Right click in here, create new folder, and then call it Mods, all lowercase, just like that. I'd recommend adding this to your favorites so that it's easier to access it whenever you want to access it later. Then open that Mods folder, come back to your downloads folder from earlier. Find the map you want, so this one's called Chow_MotoGP. We're gonna right click on that and then do Open with Archive Manager. It might be a little different if you're on a different distro. I'm on Linux Mint, so that's what it is for me. Then once we're in the Archive Manager, you're going to see a couple folders. Now, depending on the mod, this process might be slightly different, but it should be very similar across all of them. You're going to look for a folder that's kind of large in size and has the same name as the exe. So Chow_MotoGP, Chow_MotoGP. Just to make sure that this is the right folder, I'd recommend going inside and verifying that it is. If it's the right folder, it'll have things like mod.arena, mod.ff, and then the map name.ff.iwd, stuff like that. If you see that and it looks like the right folder, then you're going to want to go back and just drag and drop this folder into the mods folder that we just created over here. Then once that's in there, we can just close out of all this. You can also delete the exe, you don't need it anymore. Then we're just going to launch World at War. Then we go into the mods folder and you'll see Chow_MotoGP is there. Just click launch. And here we are inside of the mod. And you can see the mod works. Now, my laptop is kind of bad, so that's why it's laggy, but it works. And that's it. Now, if you ever want to uninstall the mod, all you have to do is this. Open the file manager. Then if you favorited the mods folder, go into the favorites folder and then go into the mods folder and then delete this. And the next time you launch the game, it won't be there. If you didn't favorite the mods folder, then open Steam, right click World at War, go to Manage, Browse Local Files, back to Steam Apps, Compat Data, 10,090, PFX, drive_C, Users, Steam User, App Data, Local, Activision, COD World at War, Mods. And then whenever you want to get rid of it, just click on Delete. And the next time you load up the game, the mod is not there. Hope this helps.